disgrace actually. I'm fed up. I'm really angry because they've got the authority to make sure that doesn't happen. It happened with Aaron Pierre when Jack Baldwin was out for a long time against Shrewsbury, and it's happened again today. In the first minute of the second half, his first action, he just elbow up, straight across pitch. And good job he turned his head, otherwise it could have been a bit worse than what it is. But still, it's a red card, and the referee misses it. The fourth misses it, and the assistant man misses it. And I don't moan about referees, and I don't. And then to make matters worse, there's two lads on our goalkeeper pulling him with his hands, and the ball goes in a goal. Like if I put that session on and a lad scored from the corner with the goalkeeper, you've got to know that something's going wrong as a referee and as a footballer. So I knew right away that something, because we leave Bergie alone so that he can handle 1v1, so that we don't have a scrap in front of our goalkeeper. And he's actually got hold of his hand when Bergie's trying to get away from him and pulling his shirt, and it actually trips him up. It's quite worrying because it's now cost me 2 points, and it has cost me 2 points because he's missed two massive incidents in the game, which I said I don't really want to talk about referees, but I will be speaking to the higher authorities this week, definitely, because something needs to be done, because that's massive 2 points what I'm going to lose now because of really poor refereeing decisions.
I suppose the telling thing on the Cambridge equaliser is where the ball goes into the goal.
Exactly.
You see people score from corners,
yeah.
they can float into the back post, etc.
Yeah.
Keepers can get lobbed,
exactly,
but it seemed a strange height for Burge not to be able to get there.
Yeah, it's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. If you've got a goalkeeper in the goal and you put that ball in there every time, it wouldn't happen. It wouldn't happen at my son's games on the 15th. It would never happen. As you said, if it goes in and it floats in the back post and you have one of them, you understand that. You know what I mean? Because that does happen, but not where it went in today. But yeah, I'm disappointed because I'm disappointed in that, but also I'm disappointed because we should have been more clear in the first half with the chances and opportunities what we had, and then I thought in the second half our decision making. Whereas we let the wind affect us. We knew they were going to have a rally, and they did, and we just didn't match it for them moments. And then once we actually got the goal against us, I thought we calmed down a bit more, and then we drew ourselves back into the game. But again, the only time we actually took chances or created chances or got chances and got into their final third is when we took touches and made just good and simple, easy decisions. And that's what I just said to the lads there. So be disappointed, but we've got to respect the point as well.
You touched on the first half there. You were on top. Obviously, you were on top. You had the conditions behind you as well. Really making the most out of getting balls in the box. Couple of chances to make it 2 or 3, which could have made so much difference for you.
Well, it does make a difference, and that's what I said. Sometimes if you go in 2 or 3 at half time, and what it does is silences the crowd, puts a bit more pressure on them. So and then they've got to get one to try and get back in the game, or when you only keep it up 1-0, it always gives you an opportunity. And look, they put us under some good pressure in the second half, but I thought in the end we got to grips with it. And then I thought if anyone was sort of going to win it was going to be us, but I didn't think we would have probably deserved to win it. Certainly on the first half performance, but not on the second half.
You had a late change in your lineup before the match. We saw Dara Costello going through a bit of a fitness test and he didn't quite make it. What was the issue there?
Yeah, he just had an issue with, he was tight, and as I said to you earlier on, when I said I'm not going to risk lads when they're in struggling, and I'm a bit gutted for him because he wanted to play, but I was like, no, we'll take no risk because I'd rather miss him for this game and then we get him right and then he can play, so we'll just assess him day by day. It will be, but I don't think it's anything which is going to keep him out for a long time, but what we'll do is just assess day by day. But yeah, I just didn't want to risk him today.
Tommy's came in, did really well considering obviously he hasn't played for a while, but did leave you short in terms of attacking numbers on the bench, didn't it?
Yeah, I was sitting there last night thinking, well, I've got an opportunity to get maybe both of them on together, get Easy on, get Dara next to him, got options, and then you wake up this morning and then that's it with you. But look, that's what we have to do. We have to adjust, and it was simple. I made the decision. Dara wanted to sort of give it a go. See who was. I said no. you know, because as I said, you know, we've got to make sure we've got a responsibility to win, and also to Burnley, you know, to make sure that we look after them the best we can, and that's, you know, the decision we make.
In terms of your attacking options, those players that weren't involved today, like James Wilson and Tarek Fossey, any issues with those, or was it just selection?
Yeah, just selection. Willow and Willow's been training really well, doing well, but obviously with Easy and just, you know, with the lads who were on the bench, I wanted to, you know, there's room to manoeuvre and stuff like that. And, so yeah, it was unfortunate for Willow that he missed out because he's been training really well, doing well. But you know, I wanted something different, you know, from Darren today. Unfortunately, I didn't have that, so it ended up being Tom. But yeah, look, it is what it is.
Just finally, as you say, respect the point. It's another point to your tally. Out of a busy week for you, Rotherham on Tuesday, and then the derby this time next week.
Yeah, it's another tough week, but look, we go again, and we'll be looking forward to it. You know, home game, lost the last one, so we want to get back to winning ways, or you know, certainly get back to where we've been at home. You know, there was a poor showing from us in our respects of what we did, but what we need to do is we've got to, you know, follow this up with you know, more and better performance, a more first half performance than the second half performance, I would say, and then hopefully, you know, that'll get us the result.
Thanks for talking to us.